Come on. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Tonight I would like to start doing a new pattern that I have a great idea for. It's a simple pattern, and I wanted to make it with you guys. So let me know if you guys are ready or interested, because I would like to do the whole thing. Or at least a little bit until my eyes give out, because they're my eyes bothering me. So let me know if you guys are ready. 5 to 6.5 hook. I'm using a 6.5, and blanket yarn. How? Like, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. I don't even know how else to explain this, but like, I saw it at Walmart. I was like, I have to do it. I have to. So yeah, I'm gonna give everybody a couple minutes to see if you guys wanted to kind of come on this journey with me on how to write a pattern. It's a simple one. I'm making it for markets. That's going to be like customizable. So it's a very standard base that not a lot of people have seen before, because it's, I don't even want to tell you what it is until you kind of see the shape. So let me know if you guys want to come on this journey with me, of making this pattern. So yeah, I'm going to give a couple more minutes to see anybody who wants to pop on. Excuse me, guys. I'm like super sick. Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm going to pop this on my little camera stand. This is super cool, by the way. I'm going to pop this on, and then we're going to get started. I don't have better lighting, unfortunately, but I will put this live up on my screen if you're not able to follow along right now. So I'm going to pop this on here. Let me know if you're joining in. Comment that you are joining. If you have some yarn, it's a super quick workup. Well, we're not going to do the whole thing tonight. I don't have the mental capacity, but we can get started. And I don't know why everybody makes the magic circles so complicated. So we're doing a magic circle, single crochet 8. How beautiful is this color? I wish I could put music on here without it being like flagged as copyright and kick me off. So we have our 8, so pretty. Okay, and then we're going to increase 8, which will give us 16. The reason why we're increasing is because I want this to be a round shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is 8. I don't even have a stitch marker, but I do have this. Is like the most beautiful yarn I've ever seen in my life. I don't even, does it have a color on it? Rainbow Ripple. Alrighty. Now, I don't know how big I want to keep it. I kind of want to keep it small. So we'll do one round. So magic circle 8, increase 8. And then we're going to do single crochet 1, increase 1 times 8, which will bring us to 24. And the reason why I do 8 is because with blanket yarn, I find that you really get a cone. No matter how hard you try, you do get a cone. Well, I do anyways, because I have tight tension. So 1 increase, and the way I count my stitches is weird. So then I go 20, and then 21 is my increase. Ooh. And then I go 30. I know it's 3. 31 is my increase. 40. 41. I don't have my camera stand set up. 50. 51. 60. 61 is my increase. People might think this is super weird, but when you have kids screaming in the background, keeping track is very, very important, especially because I never use stitch markers. So we're at 70 and 71. And then the last one is 80 and 81. This is going to be, I feel it in my bones. This will be like a super popular market pattern because it'll be super customizable. And now we're just going to single crochet 24 and we'll see how many rounds until I get the shape that I like. What are you guys doing this evening? My kids are all sick, so they're all already in bed and sleeping, which is why I'm on here super early. I'm not sure what my favorite color is on all of these. I mean, I'm obsessed with the yellow, but they're all so pretty. I also got like the baby colors, the light, like the baby pink, baby blue, which I'm going to make the same pattern in the same variegated colors. So if you don't know why I'm doing a single crochet, it's to bring down the shape. If you keep increasing and you're increasing correctly, timesing by the same number each round, you should be getting a completely flat disc. And your single crochet will keep that shape and start bringing it down gradually. I don't know why all my patterns start, like I try to make them small, but they end up so big. Like this is not supposed to be this big. I just can't do it. I can't do the small patterns. I mean, this would be technically a lot smaller if we're looking at different types of yarn. I know the camera's moving quite a bit. It's because my arms are going. I actually really hurt my wrist, so I can't put a lot of tension with my thumb. I was taking a generator out of my husband's truck. It fell on my hand. What are we making? We're making a surprise pattern. That's going to be my next pattern release. Because the thought popped in my head when I saw this color, and so I'm doing it on a live so I can replay it for you guys, and it'll be like a free pattern. And then I will list this because it's going to be such a simple pattern. I will be listing it on my Etsy for a fair market value of $2 Canadian, which is like $1.46 American, because I think that's all that you should be paying for a pattern like this, in my personal opinion, but I don't need no hate on it. It's a blob. That's what I'm calling it, the Blob Buddies. And it's going to be in this shape. The head's going to come down to about here, and then it's going to blob out with a very flat bottom. And then from there, I'm going to add different feet, and then different feet, different arms, different ears, different eye positioning, and you can kind of make whatever you want, but like blob form. So you want to make a cow, you're going to make it in a blob form, which I think will be super fun. So they're just round shapes. So this is round 3, single crochet 24. Now we're at times 3, but I think we're going to go a couple more rounds. You can join in or watch the live, because I'm going to do this in 2 parts. I don't even have a proper setup here, so I'm sitting on a stool, which is excellent for your back posture. My lighting is terrible as well, but it is what it is. You do what you can make do with children. I just think it'll be a fun little pattern that is very versatile for like anything that you're wanting to do. So it's not anything until you make it whatever you want to do. You pop on a nose and it'll be something completely different. And I haven't seen anything like this, so pretty excited to do a simple pattern that is not so standard. It'll be a little different than what you're normally seeing out there. And I got the idea from this color because I was like, blah, what am I going to make with this? It's like, I can make a blob. That was my thought pattern. Maybe it's because my mind was mush taking 4 kids to the doctors and then to Walmart. I am actually currently working on a sea lion. Nobody knows. I haven't told anybody. And even my alligator, my son gave me these little stuffed jelly things. And he goes, can you make this? And can you make this? And can you make this? And I said, sure. Which one would you like me to make first? So I made the alligator. And the next one was a sea lion. And I figured I was going to make them as close to the picture as I possibly could. Or not the picture, but the actual, like, they're like stretchable. I don't even know what they were. He got it from a friend at school. You guys are probably going, where is your start? It's there at the teal green. And the great thing with the blob is we're not really going to have a start or finish. I'm just going to do the head for tonight. Then I'm going to do the arms and the legs off camera and let you guys know at the beginning what the arms and the legs are, because we're going to make this a no-sew pattern. And I'm just making the standard blob, and then we'll start adding modifications after. I mean, I can always sew in the blob arms and legs. It's not, it would be considered a low sew, but I always lose my, what are they called? Needles, embroidery needles. So I figured a no sew is always best for me personally. I don't mind sewing. I enjoy it actually. So that's what I did first. I sewed, then I knitted, then I crocheted. What do you guys think about this size of the head? Are you thinking this is a good start? Also, I think if we yarn under instead of yarning over, it look a little nicer. Now, I love the finished look of chenille yarn yarning under. I just find it's a pain in the butt. If you're on my live earlier, I have my cat by my feet. Don't want to pet you, cat. And there we go. My dog's barking to wake up my children. Yeah, that's a good head. This is going to be a lot bigger than I thought. If you guys are watching this after the live, let me know if you're making it, because tomorrow I plan on doing the rest of the body, because I can't sit like this all night. You guys could see. You know what? I think this is too big of a head. I'm frogging a row. I know it's so pretty. Okay, that's a good size head. And then how much to decrease? I don't know if I'm going to take it in a lot or just make it wide. I think one round of taking it in and then go super wide would be nice to get that definition of the head and the body. What do you think? Take my tail here and we will do, should I make it very dramatic? This is the thought process that goes in. What do you guys think? Should we make it a dramatic increase and then a decrease again? Drop it back down to 16 and double it up. I think so. So we'll go one single crochet and a decrease all the way around. That's 1 or 10. I got 20, decrease 30, decrease 40, decrease. And I don't even care if I do my decreases wrong. This is the way I've been doing it since I started. And that's the way I'm going to continue doing it. I don't know why. It's like overly satisfying. I know people do the invisible decreases, but I really don't see a difference in bulky yarn. Last decrease here. Okay, Okay, so now we've got that. And that's going to be the head, and then it's going to blob out. And that's the point of the blob. So let me write that down here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. And we got single crochet 1 and a decrease 1 times 8, which leaves us with our final number of 16. Now this one, we're going to increase every single one, which will give us 32. Okay, it's a blob character, yes, a blob. That will be customizable. So we'll do 32. I might frog this back up, but I would love to do blob everything because I'm sick of seeing everything so like prim and proper or round shapes. I think this will be a little different than just a round character. And also, did I just put 2 in here? Goodness. No, I didn't. Those colors just confuse me. I wish they put a little bit more of that green in. This green, it's really pretty. I'm not complaining. I think this is an awesome color. Kind of reminds me of an octopus. Fun fact, I've never done those octopus patterns. Never done a bee, never done a chicken. I've made my own chicken, but I've never done a chicken. I just haven't done a market. And I don't like making the same thing once. So that's why I'm hoping that I make this pattern and I love it. And then I'm like, oh, you know, let's make this into a million other options. With a base, like I said, if you know how to do a base, you can make it however you'd like. Let's see how it's looking. Yeah, not bad. Looks like a hat. My projects always come together. My husband always says to me, I can't see it, but I know I'll see it when you're finished. It'll be a little different than what people are used to. There we are. The blob. It is in progress. How big do I want to make this? I'm going to do a round of single crochet to see where we're at and then increase it from there. And this is, yeah, I love these colors. I found them at Walmart with the kids. And even the kids, I said, which ones do you like? And they immediately, all 3 of them pointed to this one. And when I'm writing my patterns, I do it visually and I work them as I go. A lot of people are like, how do you write a pattern? Some people write them beforehand, which doesn't make sense because I have to visually see it. But this is the way I work. I do a lot of frogging and working my way back. Oops.
size. And then we'll make it blob out a little bit more than that. Final count will probably be 42 stitches, but we shall see. I'm going to wrap up this last round, and then I will be back tomorrow to finish Sir Blob. Trademark, Jessica Ruth. Send me a DM if you watch this live and end up doing this pattern, and then we can finish up together tomorrow. Looks like an octopus. Once it's stuffed, you'll see the little decrease there. We shall see. We'll see you back tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.